Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. How to stop people pleasing. How to stop keeping this narcissist or the psychopath at the center of your life. This is a habit we get into. A habit becomes, basically it's habitual. It means it's automatic to us until we realize that we're kind of living unhappy, that things aren't working out, we're not getting what we want out of life. We realize something really has to change. And something has to change soon, something has to change now. We don't want to live any longer just wondering why we're feeling dissatisfied, why we're feeling unhappy, or something is not really coming together for us in our life. Things are not as we had planned, things are not turning out as we had wished, or as we desired, or we want. We're not even surrounded with the things that keep us happy. We feel disconnected from that which we love. We feel really that, our approach in life has not been working. Oftentimes this can be due to what we call codependence or people pleasing. Oh God, what does that mean? People pleasing just means that, exactly what it says. Living, acting, thinking, behaving, and believing so as to please another. Now a lot of people just think, well, maybe it's just as simple as behaving, like, I'm being nice to this person, I'm being courteous, I'm putting them first. Isn't that what a good person does? Well, you can definitely have courtesy, you can have integrity, you can be valiant, you can be suave, debonair, you can be valiant, and you can also be chivalrous. Chivalrous is a term used to describe a gentleman who is very much a man, and very sensitive, kind, a good heart, and treats a woman like a woman, and really has kind of high ethics, high standards, and really wants the best for her, and will really pull out all the stops to be there for her. However, you have to be careful if this has gotten you into trouble and you are finding more that you're a people pleaser. Now a lot of men, I find, are not like the people pleaser at work. Generally, if they can take the helm there, it really becomes then a sort of relief from that role at work to be kind of like the one in charge, to then come home and be able to take care of a woman. In other words, I have this great job so I can provide you this in this life, or I have this in this job so I can take care of the kids, or I work extra hard here and I work overtime so I can take you on these lavish vacations, or I can get you this jewelry, or I can do these things for you. I can take you, to these meals, or these events, this opera, this theater, these tickets. This is why I work hard. This is why, this is why, this is why. You have to pull back the reins and you have to get perspective and realize, male or female, that you do not want to really have the satisfaction of others as your main goal and purpose, especially if it's leaving kind of a void or a lack of relationships, successful relationships in your life. Maybe is it just a matter of trying too hard or letting them come to you? Well, it very well can be, but it can really be codependence when you really kind of feel like the way that you operate in all of your life, it's like all drawing arrows to basically say, I do this because of so-and-so, this person, versus, I'm doing this because I'm becoming my best. Becoming your best and surrounding yourself with the best is part of becoming, you're reflecting all the great that there is in life, and you're becoming your best to, glorify that and learn about the finer things, and becoming more distinct, becoming more distinguished, becoming more evolved as a person, being more in touch with your higher self, or living on, higher values, things that you're, growing within yourself as a person and becoming more distinguished in life. Now, if it's come to the point where, you find that you're carrying more of the slack, you're carrying more of the rope than others, especially women in your life, or the other partner, the male in your life, chances are it's time for you to reevaluate and say, okay, maybe I don't have to work that hard, or I don't have to provide all these incentives for someone to get to know me. Maybe I don't need to take them out to all these dinners. Maybe we can just do something simple and we can enjoy each other's company. I don't have to give them these gifts. I don't have to have all this and this done on a custom level for them. I don't have to hire an interior designer for their coach. I don't have to you know, pay for their graduate school. You know, whatever sort of incentives that you feel like maybe you've put out there as a reason to be in a relationship with you, realize that maybe that's not what that woman needs, or what you want, you know, or what she wants. And you don't need to actually put yourself out there in order to pull that in. You know, I want to say, you know, you attract these people by virtue of your own merit, by virtue of who you are as a person, and they're just going to enjoy your company and being with you, versus like needing all sorts of accolades or sort of ancillary gifts, or, you know, things of that nature. So if you find, whether you're a male or a female, and you're feeling like you're constantly having to put the cart ahead of the horse, where you're having to kind of, you know, provide all these different things for the people in your life, you're constantly gift giving, you're constantly feeling like you have to impress them, maybe let some of that go, and realize that, you know, then once you let go of that thought, that belief, that behavior that you have to do that you'll begin to draw to people a little bit more organically and a little bit more level, and it won't be so much pressure on you. If you can relieve some of the pressure and not feel like you have to provide all this, even if you are a man of means, even if you are a woman of means, don't feel like you have to display all this. Feel like, you know, you can just have it there, and you can, you know, have a relationship within those means, and it will grow in time, and then those things can come on down the road, but you don't necessarily need it as an ancillary or incentive to, you know, be in the relationship or have these different ulterior items, or, you know, people-pleasing beliefs, activities, behaviors, and feelings. You know, realize maybe if you let some of these things go, that you can, you know, get to know people on a more comfortable level. You can then feel like you can have conversation, and you don't feel like you have to continually put that hook out there. That can be a little bit more casual, comfortable, and you can meet people where they're at. Peace and harmony with you here today. Hope these videos help. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support. Have a beautiful day. See you on the next video.